Good morning. It's Saturday, February 1st. And in my career in business, I flew many times all around this country. And I enjoyed flying. And in all the times I flew, I had very little problems with taking off and landing and arriving on time and things like that. I do remember one incident where I was delayed in an airport in Chicago for about 6 hours before we were able to take off because something had happened to the plane. But now I'm seeing more and more air incidents and people are dying. And this last incident in which a commercial airline collided with a military helicopter and everybody died in that crash. It's more. It was more than an accident. There is something failing in the system that is supposed to protect the passengers and the crews of those aircraft that go up and deliver people on pleasure trips and on business trips. Airline safety is very low in this country right now. And we have a major shortage of air controllers at the desk. And that's a part of what has contributed to many of the air accidents that have occurred. Because we cannot watch our skies efficiently. Now, just the other day, there was a little Bombardier corporate jet that hit a bird in the Mississippi region. And that was a horrible crash that killed 67 people over the Potomac River. But that's an accident. See, that's an accident. The controllers can't do anything about birds and things like that. But this latest crash, this DC plane crash, where an American Airlines plane from Wichita and the U.S. Army Black Hawk helicopter collided in midair near the Reagan National Airport on Wednesday at 8:47 p.m. in the evening. That was a plane crash that could have possibly been avoided had we had more people at their air controllers' desks. When you take a good hard look at where that crash took place, you recognize, or you must recognize, that is one of the most complex airspaces in this country. It has multiple airports. It has heliports. It has military facilities in the area. Now, those are all raising concerns about the safety and the air traffic control. This incident is under investigation, but experts point to the potential factors such as complacency and lower nighttime staffing levels for the air traffic controllers. There should be no lower staffing levels in the nighttime. Staffing levels must be maintained at all times. And if there's a problem with staffing, then there should be no flight. We are crazy. We don't have staff to control it, but we're going to let people fly. And then people die. Young people. On that plane, there were a bunch of young people who had competed in an athletic event and they died. Was that the right thing? Because we can't keep the air controller employee force at the proper level? This is a national disgrace that has to be followed up on seriously. And there was an incident a day or so before this incident where a plane had to be forwarded, chased away from Reagan Airport because of the conditions around the airport, and it couldn't land safely. So this is not an isolated incident in this particular region. And these air traffic controllers being short-staffed and everything is a major disgrace. Another major disgrace was what came out of Donald Trump's mouth. Donald Trump told the nation that his predecessors, the Democrats and diversity, were to blame for Wednesday night's fatal collision of the Army helicopter and the American airline passenger plane. He is blaming the Democrats for that accident. And maybe if he's an intelligent person, he would look at the situation and he would demand that we fix the air traffic controller population problem right away instead of chasing immigrants around the country. Why doesn't he step to the plate and say this is a terrible thing and it's our fault for not having all the proper employees in place to avoid these things? No, the action is to blame the Democrats. So there is sorrow in this country. I don't know exactly how many people die, but thousands are affected by this kind of thing. And our leading citizen hasn't come to the plate with a solution, a consolation. Sorry about the lives lost, and I intend to do something about it. No, blame the Democrats. So I tried to avoid Trump, but it's almost impossible. So I leave you with those sad thoughts this morning. And I hope that you can have a great day. Take care. Bye.